what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie if you're new here, and I got a grocery haul for you today. I hit up Sam's Club and H-E-B, and I try not to go to Walmart. I did go to Walmart for just a couple of things, but one of the things that I'm going to be trying my best to do is to get most of my groceries over at H-E-B. I had an incident a couple days ago where I went to go get some stuff over at Walmart, like some produce and stuff, and lots of stuff was covered in mold, and it just really grossed me out. So I'm going to be trying to do most of my shopping now. Where we are, Walmart is actually closest to us, so I know I'm not going to be completely successful in that, but I'm going to do my best. But anyway, so that's why when I do show you the couple things that I did get over at Walmart, it's not a lot. But stay till to the end, because I do have a meal plan that I'm going to be sharing with you. Y'all, we got a lot of stuff today. Lots of stuff. I filled the bed of my truck up today, so let me turn you around, show you what I got. So here is our H-E-B haul. And it'd be a quick scan right here. So I'm going to be putting the total that I spent over at H-E-B on the screen. I don't have my receipt in my hand right now, but I can tell you it was over $200. Like I said, we spent a lot. We had to get some things, y'all. We don't exactly have meat to start out with, but we do have some deli meat, so we're gonna go ahead and start over here. So I did pick up some of the honey ham, the family pack of honey ham deli meat, some oven roasted turkey breasts. We've been actually making some nice meaty sandwiches for lunch. You know, y'all, it is hot out. It is like getting into the 90s, above 90. I mean, the temperatures are high, and just something cold and refreshing like a nice meaty sandwich is perfect for lunch. So I know TJ's been enjoying that. And the other meat product, I guess you could say, would be I got a couple of things of Nathan's. Now I like getting like those bigger packages, but Walmart carries those, not H-E-B. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So that's why I got 2 of those, and it actually ends up being so the price you would have seen pop up on the screen, and I actually think, so this would be like 16. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double check, but I think getting 2 of these 8-packs might be a little bit cheaper than getting the one big pack, and I think this actually has more. I'm not really sure. I'll put it on the screen. I'll look into it. Anyway, let's come back over here. So I ended up getting a thing of chocolate milk for the kids. I wanted to get a whole gallon, but H-E-B was out of a lot of stuff, and there was tons of people there. So I think they're just kind of like restocking their shelves. So I was only able to get the half gallon. That's fine. That'll, you know, hold them off for like a week. I got a gallon of the 1% milk. I decided that I'm not gonna get the half gallons of the 1% because I primarily use that for our Ninja Creamies, and we're making them every single night. So I figured the 1 gallon is going to be just fine for us. And then for our regular milk, you know, just whatever, I got a thing of 2%. Sticking with the drinks, I had gotten a couple of these Zero Gatorades. These are those bigger Gatorades. This is in the cool blue. I just got 2 of those. And then I got some of the sparkling waters. This is the H-E-B sparkling waters. So I got the sweet and tropical. This one's in the cherry, this one's the lime, and this one is the cranberry raspberry. And I got some pitcher packs. I got the one, I got the H-E-B brand of lemonade. This one's in the tropical punch. And I got the Crystal Light raspberry lemonade because that one sounded really good. You know, their selection of the pitcher packs is not as good as like the individual servings, but TJ likes making a pitcher of stuff to drink and having it in the fridge versus, you know, getting a glass of water, and totally fine, but you don't get a whole lot of choices when it comes to those things. Down here, Megan had requested some more corn dogs, so we got the State Fair Classic corn dogs, and she also requested the pizza snacks. This is in the combination. I usually get the pepperoni for her, but when she found out that it's sausage, pepperoni, and cheese in there, she sounded like she said that she really wanted to try that one. So this one is just in the 50 count, so this is just like the normal snack bag. She likes these a lot better than the Totino's ones. And then I got a bag of seasoned fries for, I know one night we're gonna have a burger night. I'm not sure if we'll do French fries with that or maybe something else, but at least we'll have that as a side for something. Also as a side, I got some of the H-E-B home-style potato salad. Y'all know that this is my favorite in terms of store-bought potato salad, so I got that for a side. Okay, we are not in a calorie cut anymore, but I do like the spray butter. It says it's 0 calories. It's the I can't believe it's not butter in the original. Yes, I do use regular butter sometimes, but then there's other times if I just can't fit it into my macros, I like to keep this on hand for those occasions. For yogurt bowls and also overnight oats, I got 2 things of the Oikos 000 yogurt in the vanilla. Got 2 tubs of that. And then I've got a recipe that I wanted to try out. I think it was like a peach cobbler ninja creamy. I'd have to like look back at my notes for like I got it from it's like a Ninja Creamy like recipe book that I had gotten when I got my Ninja Creamy mixer, and it sounded really good, and you actually add yogurt to it. So I decided like a peach Greek yogurt would be really good. So I got 2 of the Chobani 0 sugar, and I got 2 of the Oikos Pro, both in the peach. I figured I could try one with that one, see if it's any different. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated on that. I picked up this goldfish in the awesome sauce. It is a limited edition. I have seen it at the stores a couple of times, and I thought, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and try it. We haven't even opened these yet. I have no idea what these are supposed to taste like, but my first thought when I showed these to TJ is I'm wondering if they are flavoring it to be like the Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't actually know. I haven't even heard anybody do any reviews on this, so I have no idea, but maybe I can put on the screen, we'll taste test it, and then I'll put on the screen here about what we thought. But anyway, it just said awesome sauce, and that just sounded hilarious to me, so I decided to grab it. Charlotte had requested some more of the whipped plain cream cheese because she likes toast and cream cheese in the morning for breakfast. And then I also got some of the H-E-B light sour cream, of course, for our Taco Tuesdays, and we're also gonna have enchiladas on plan, so of course you need sour cream for all of those things. Coming down here, we got some cheese, got some more of the provolone cheese. We're gonna be doing the French onion burgers again, and we like the provolone cheese on that. And then I also needed the, this is H-E-B's version of like a pepper jack cheese. It says Monterey Jack with jalapeno peppers. Pretty much the same thing, honestly. I do have a little bit left in the refrigerator, but I'm going to be needing a lot because we're going to be making the salsa verde chicken, so we needed the cheese for that, as well as I'm going to be making a PepperJack meatloaf. So lots of PepperJack cheese. And the fancy grilled cheese, remember me talking about the fancy grilled cheese? We all loved it so much. I decided to get some more fresh mozzarella. Now this is like this is like a pesto marinade slices. So there's like olive oil in there and garlic, and I guess there must be basil, Parmesan cheese. Anyway, I thought making a fancy grilled cheese with this one, because I couldn't find any of like just plain fresh mozzarella that's already sliced. I would have to slice it myself, and y'all, this was actually cheaper than buying the stuff that's not sliced. So make that make sense. I have no idea. You would think the sliced would be more convenient, so it would cost more, but it didn't. So that's anyway, so I got that for the grilled cheese sandwiches. Coming back here, we'll get to the produce in just a second. Coming back here, now this was actually one of H-E-B's like deals. You buy 2 and you got like $1 off, which is fine because TJ had asked me to get another one of these. It's the Drizzlicious. They're like the mini rice cakes. And the last time I had gotten the salted caramel, y'all, those were so good. We all really liked them. So this time I decided to get the birthday cake bites, and this one is in the cookies and cream bites. I'm gonna say that they are probably just as good as the salted caramel ones. They're 120 calories if you get a full 28 grams. 4 fat, 1 protein. You know, just a little sweet treat. I like to have a little something sweet after lunch, especially after lunch. So I got one of those. Needed to get some more monk fruit. I found this one, the monk fruit in the raw. It's still a 0-calorie sweetener. I need this for, when we make the Ninja Creamies and overnight oats. And then I also actually, when I take my pre-workout and I take that peanut butter, the Ghost peanut butter protein powder, I do like a little bit of the monk fruit just to sweeten it up, just a tiny bit, not a whole lot, just like 10 grams. And then I add a little bit of water to it. So I'm out of monk fruit and I needed to get more. Okay, coming down with the produce. So I got a little bag of mini cucumbers. I got 2 of the Poblano peppers. So the enchiladas that we were making is going to be that creamy chicken and poblano enchiladas. So we're going to have that. I got 2 things of green onions. I got a bag of regular onions. We got some cilantro, some white mushrooms. I got a bag of the mini avocados. I got some fresh blackberries. I didn't get too many berries at H-E-B because I wanted to get most of them over at Sam's Club because they're usually better over there. But so I just got the blackberries there. I got 2 things of corn on the cob. It was actually, I was going to get the frozen corn on the cob, but I realized like this, they actually had this on markdown, so it was actually cheaper to get 2 trays of this than to get like the thing of frozen stuff. So that's why I had gotten that. I got 4 limes. They're 4 for $1, so I just got 4 of those. I got a massive thing of Roma tomatoes. Yes, I know. I think I've got like 8 of them in here. Y'all, I'm going to be making some, well, we're going to be doing the those fancy grilled cheese sandwiches, so I need tomatoes for that, as well as I'm going to be making some homemade pico de gallo. I've got jalapenos from my garden in the refrigerator, ready to be chopped up and added to some pico, and I've got to make it. We've got tacos, we got all kinds of Mexican dishes on plan that we need pico for, so that's what that's for. I got a thing of minced garlic, a pineapple. Tonight we're doing the that teriyaki pork tenderloin, so I needed a pineapple for that, and I think that is it for the produce. Back here we did get some cereal because everybody in the house had requested some cereal. Charlotte requested the Reese Puffs, TJ requested the chocolate frosted flakes, and Megan requested her favorite Captain Crunch berries. For the salsa verde chicken, had to get some more salsa verde. Got some diced green chilies, so I got this one in like it's like the bigger can. It's a 7-ounce can because one of the dinners that I'm going to be making needs like needs like 2 cans. So it's essentially like 1 big can. And then I did get 2 little cans just in case there's like something that I make that only needs like a small can, just like a normal can, you know what I mean? I think I have beef enchiladas on plan as well, and I need some of the red enchilada sauce. So H-E-B does not have like a 28-ounce can. So I had to get 2 of these. I got it in the mild, so that's what that's for. I got some Bush's chili beans for our taco night. It's the chili beans and a medium chili sauce, as well as, and then I got some Hormel chili with the beans for the random chili and cheese dog nights. Might as well just keep sticking with the beans. I got 2 cans of the Bush's Taco Fiesta black beans. I'm gonna be sticking one. Okay, I have a plan for this. I think we actually did this for a side for our salsa verde chicken. I think that's what I did. I'll have to look back at that. So it's either this, or I also got a can of the black beans with the jalapeno and lime. Now this one I think I might actually stick in our chicken tortilla soup. I've done that before, but it's been years, and so I was actually pretty happy to find that again. So that's what that's for. The other bean item that I had gotten was the Bush's beans in the maple and cured bacon. We had that last week for one of the meals, and that was delicious. I got 4 cans of H-E-B's version of Rotel. And then I got 2 cans of the Organics Fire Roasted Diced Tomatoes. 1 can is definitely going to be going in that chicken tortilla soup, and then I like to have 1 on backup. The Organics was actually way cheaper than getting like the Hunt's or even H-E-B's like normal like in-store brand. Like this was actually cheaper. So I was actually kind of surprised. I'm like, usually organic stuff is usually more expensive. So I was kind of surprised by that. I got some pudding mixes, Ninja Creamies and overnight oats, of course. I mean, what else would I use it for? But I did get the Sonic in the strawberry shake. I got the banana cream, and I got the butterscotch because, you know, right now I am stuck on the PB&J overnight oats. I love that, and I'm really loving the banana cream Ninja Creamy that I had made last week. I think it was last week. Man, that was so good. I cannot wait to do that again. Coming over here, we got some Bumblebee tuna packets. So these were actually on markdown for $1 each. So I got 1 in the jalapeno, 1 in the chipotle, spicy Thai chili, cracked pepper and sea salt. This one I have never tried before, and this one in the lemon pepper. Megan had tried the Nature's Bakery like fig bar. I had these like in the minis in the pantry for like like months, and she saw them and she finally tried one. She's like, holy crap, these are so good, you need to buy these again. I'm like, girl, you're just now finding them? So anyway, she ate all of them, and so I just got a small box in case she's like, yeah, I like these, but she doesn't go through them as fast. So I just got like a small box. There's like, I think 6 in here. These aren't the minis though. But anyway, so I thought that she might enjoy that. So for the creamy chicken poblano enchiladas, I got the cream of poblano soup mix, or not soup mix, but the soup. And I got a can of cream of chicken and a can of cream of mushroom. We are going to be having chicken spaghetti one night for dinner. Very excited about that. We haven't had that one in a little while. Back here, I got some of the Maple Groves Farm sugar-free pancake syrup. Needed that. We haven't hauled this one in a while, so we got the Like Air Classic Puff Corn, Charlotte's favorite. Got the, let me just bring this a little bit more forward. I got the Buldak. Megan is completely out of the Buldak noodles that she likes so much. She likes the black bag, the pink, and the peach or rosé or rose or whatever the heck you want to call it. Those are the 3 flavors that she likes the most. She hasn't had the black bag in a while, so when she requested it, this was the color bag that she had said first, so I thought, okay, well, that's probably the one that she wants, so I got her that. I got the Spudsy sweet potato fries and sea salt. Y'all, these are so good. I like, you know, when you want something like a crunchy snack, this is definitely something I like to go to. A serving of this, 28 grams is the usual. It's 140 calories, 1 protein, 1 fiber, 7 fat. Yeah, it's just a good crunchy snack to have, you know. I wanted it, of course. And let's see, so I'm almost out of, I think I've got like 1 slice of my lemon blueberry swirl bread. So I got the cinnamon swirl bread this time. So been having a slice with breakfast each morning, so I've been really enjoying that. And then since I'm almost out, I decided to get some more, and I think the lemon blueberry is actually gone. At least my store didn't have it. And let's see, so we had to get 2 things of the split top honey wheat bread. They had a deal going on, 2 for $4, so got those. And the last thing I had gotten over at H-E-B were these food trays. There's like 60, just these paper food trays. You know, I bought these a while ago, and the girls and I really liked using them. There's like 60 trays in here. I think it was like $5 or something like that. So I'm not gonna stop buying paper plates. This is just like a nice little option for that. But anyway, that is it from H-E-B. I'm gonna go ahead, put everything away, and next will be Sam's Club. All right, y'all, so we got quite a huge haul from Sam's Club, and not everything is right here in the camera because I've got a few things over on the counter back there, but let's go ahead and start with the meat. So coming over here, I did get 2 things of the 93% lean ground beef. I had to get 2 of these because we've got like a few meals on plan. We've actually got my mother-in-law is gonna be here, and I've got some meals that I am excited to cook for her. And a couple of those meals I'm gonna need 2 pounds of ground beef versus the 1. So that's why I needed to get an extra thing of ground beef. I got the thing of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. This one came in at $22.86. I'm pretty sure this is going to be at least 4 meals for us. As soon as I don't think I've ever gotten the chicken thighs from Sam's Club before, so I'm not sure. I mean, we're talking like 6.5 pounds here, so this is quite a bit of meat. I'll be able to section it off into Ziploc storage bags, get it in the freezer, so we will have plenty of chicken on deck for different meals. I got the thing of bacon. We've got 1 package. I think we got 1 package in the freezer left, and I didn't want to run out because we pretty much cook bacon just about every single morning for breakfast. And you know, if you see one of my last videos, you would have seen that I like to do a nice big Saturday breakfast for us, and so I cook up a lot of bacon, and so of course we go through it. Back here I got the Members Mark large raw shrimp. Is peeled, clean, and deveined. It's the tail off, and this is a 3-pound bag. We've got jambalaya on plan for one night for one of our meals, and anything else that we're going to need shrimp for future meals. This is going to last us a while, so I wanted to go ahead and stock up. I like getting the raw shrimp versus like the already cooked shrimp, because when you put it into your, you know, pot of jambalaya and it starts cooking, you don't want it to be like raw, or not raw, but you don't want it to be rubbery and, you know, not very good. So I like to get the raw shrimp for that. The other meat thing that I had gotten was a rotisserie chicken. As you know, the rotisserie chicken over at Sam's is amazing. This one in person, maybe not so much on camera, but in person, this one actually looks really good. This one is, well, like about 3 pounds, and it is still $4.98. Thank God for that. But of course, as you know, I like to remove the chicken, and I use the bones and everything else to make some homemade chicken broth. I'm completely out of chicken broth, and since we got chicken tortilla soup on plan, I'm going to be needing some of that. So that's what that is for. They've got the Hatch Chili Monterey Jack smoked sausage. You get 12 links in this. And you know, I know they come out with this like every, I think it's like every summer. They are a little high, they are higher in calorie. One link is 320 calories, 15 protein, 28 fat. If I've got the calories, if I've got the calories, I can at least have one. We've been upping my calories week by week, you know, trying to get to my maintenance calories. I think by the time we decide to go ahead and cook some of these up, obviously we're going to stick like some of these in the freezer, and then we'll be able to cook up some of these other ones. Maybe we'll do it with burgers or something one night. I'm not really sure, but anyway, I just thought this would be a great dinner option. Back here, I did have to get some more of the hot dog buns, and so I got the Sara Lee white hot dog buns, restaurant style. I think it is the best price over there at Sam's, so I just got some more of those because, you know, every once in a while everybody likes to have a hot dog and we never seem to have buns, so I started to get them over at Sam's, and it's a good deal. Back here, I got the case of the Chobani yogurt cups. So there's 16 cups in here. You get 4 vanilla, 4 of the cherry berry, 4 of the mango, and 4 of the raspberry lemon. I've never had the cherry berry before, so I'm pretty excited to try that, and I can't remember if I've ever had mango, but anyway, it's a high protein, low fat Greek yogurt. These ones are a little bit higher in calorie. Where is it at? So if you are cutting calories, you want to be mindful of that. We're not cutting calories anymore, so we're trying to get back into maintenance calories. But these ones are 140 calories, 20 grams of protein, 1 fiber, 3 fat. That raspberry, oh, if I could flip it back over, that raspberry lemon one, I just finished a cup. Man, that one is really good. So I wanted to stock up on some more of those yogurt cups. Down here, I had gotten the baked Lay's potato chips. You get 7 of the barbecue, 9 of the plain, 5 of the cheddar sour cream, and 9 of the crunchy cheese. Everybody seems to like these. You get 30 of the bigger bags. You know, we're pretty much out of chips. I think we got like 2 bags in the pantry, so we needed to re-up on that. Of course, as you know, the kids like their chocolate chip little mini bites, so I got some more of those. Down here, I got the Premier protein shakes. This one's in the cookie dough. I believe I have had this one before. It is good. I like it. I don't have one every single day, but you know what? Sometimes when I'm a little low in protein, these come in clutch. So these ones, of course, as usual, are 30 grams of protein and 160 calories. Got some of the bananas, and they're green. So hopefully they go to yellow instead of green to brown. But you know, they did last time. They did turn yellow, but you know, they do get kind of brown pretty quick. You know, so if we have issues with these ones, I'm probably not going to be getting them at Sam's if they're going to keep coming in. If they get shipped in green, I'm probably not going to get them anymore from there if this keeps happening. So we're going to give them one more try. Coming down here, I got some more of the Driscoll strawberries. These are looking really good. And let's see, we got some of the raspberries. They did have blueberries over there this time, but I don't need any blueberries because I got plenty in the refrigerator. They have blackberries, but the cost of the blackberries are starting to creep up again. So I guess the season is over. So I had to get some more of the green bell peppers. So we got a couple of things that I do need green bell peppers for, and then whatever I don't need, then I just chop it up and stick it in the freezer. Coming over here, I got some more of the Members Mark solid white albacore tuna in water. I like getting these. The macros are actually really good. So one can is 140 calories, 32 grams of protein, and only 1.5 fat. Fun fact about these, this is something that I have been doing. TJ actually had looked into this, and he told me to start doing this, and it works. So y'all ever have the albacore tuna and you're like, man, I don't like it because it's dry as heck? Here's what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to drain the can. When you dump your tuna into your bowl and then add on all your like mix-ins, mayo, or whatever the heck else you do, don't drain the water out. Keep the water in, and then break it up with your fork. The tuna absorbs that water again, and it's not dry. I couldn't believe it. I actually did this yesterday, and I also paired it with one of those like flavored tuna packs, you know, like the spicy Thai chili or whatever, a little bit of mayonnaise, and I like to have it with some crackers. Is perfect. So even keeping that water in there, it doesn't make it watery or anything like that. The tuna actually absorbs it back in. So if your tuna is dry, try doing that. Your can may even say, do not do not drain. Okay, so these were on instant savings, the Quaker Oats. Last time I was over at Sam's, I could not find these. I don't know what the heck was going on, but I finally found them, and they're on instant savings. You get 2 the 5-pound bags of the oats. Of course, you know, I use this for overnight oats. So I wanted to re-up on that because I'm running kind of low. Over here, got the Cosmic Crisp apples. The big jumbo apples. Been kind of flying through the apples lately, and we've been loving it. Got a thing of some romaine hearts, and of course some of the Just Bear chicken bite. Had to get the dogs some more dog food, and we got the Coke Zeros and Dr. Pepper Zeros, both still on instant savings, still a good deal. Hope it lasts a long time. The last thing I had gotten was the case of 40 bottles of the Pure Life water because I've already finished up a case, and so I wanted to replace it. And that is it for our massive haul over at Sam's Club. Okay, like I said, I did go over to Walmart, very small haul. It was just a lot of non-food items, but here is what I got. I did get some more of the vanilla protein powder. I know y'all were saying, I told you in the last grocery haul, I was like, man, I really need to start just getting it over at Sam's Club. But again, the jug is like so gigantic. I'm not sure where to put the dang thing. If you would have also seen my last grocery haul, I had talked about the snow cone machine that I had gotten for Charlotte. Well, I found the snow cone party kit. So it comes with 20 snow cone cups and spoon straws. And I just thought that was a lot of fun and pretty cool. So Charlotte thought that was really neat. I told her she needs to get back into making the snow cones. And this is the blue raspberry. So I had gotten her that charcoalberry the last time. I found the blue raspberry. And then I'll have to, if she starts making the snow cones again, I'll get her that peach mango. Some other stuff I had gotten, Megan needed some more mouthwash. So she likes the TheraBreath in the clean mint. I got some more of the body wash in the Miami Sunrise. This is a really nice scent. This is the one I had in my bathroom, and then Charlotte took it from me, so I got another one. Had to get some more of the deodorant. I grabbed the Suave in the Everlasting Sunshine, and Megan also requested some more toothbrushes, and she liked the soft bristle ones. She didn't care about color, so I got these ones. It's like Colgate. Comes with 2 of them, advanced floss tip. And it's got like the thingy on the back to like scrub your tongue. I know she always used to like doing that sort of thing. That is it. That's all I got from Walmart. All right, y'all, here is the meal plan for July 8th to the 16th. Okay, so we've got tacos on plan. We're probably going to be doing that taco meat mixture, like with the beans and the rotel in there. It's one of Nicole's recipes. Loved it so much, we're going to do it again. Also, another Nicole, we got a lot of Nicole recipes going on here. So we got the chicken spaghetti for Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to be doing the French onion burgers with some potato salad and maybe corn on the cob. I'm not really sure. Sides might change out a little bit. So we're going to do the creamy chicken poblano enchiladas on Friday. Saturday, we got the PepperJack Meatloaf. I'm thinking about doing a homemade mac and cheese with that. That sounds so good, doesn't it? It was a Cajun mac and cheese. So delicious. I've made it a bunch of times. I may have even shared it on here. I can't remember. But anyway, that was an idea. Sunday, we're going to be doing a chicken tortilla soup. That's a crock pot dish. That just sounds like a great idea for Sunday. Monday, we'll do some jambalaya. That's a Tuesday. We're going to go out to eat. And I haven't decided on Wednesday, so we kind of pretty much just stopped right here. But anyway, that is the meal plan. Things may get moved around a little bit. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, that is the plan. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, share with somebody you love, and I'll see y'all next week for another grocery haul. Bye.